we get started, I've got some new faces. So just a refresher, we'll do about probably 35 to 40 minutes of guided stretching. I do a usual full body routine, but if there's any pose or stretch that isn't available to you and you kind of want to break off and do your own thing, feel free to do so. I won't be offended at all. This is about keeping things passive. We just want to relax, stretch, and hopefully increase our range of mobility throughout attending class throughout the months, throughout the winter. Hopefully you see some progress. And if you want to go ahead and put on some tunes, if you have a separate speaker or a computer or something to listen to music while we stretch, feel free to do so. But otherwise, we'll go ahead and get started. Let's come to a standing position wherever we're at. If we have a mat, if we don't, that's okay. Turn on those tunes. Let's go ahead and just do some deep breaths. We'll inhale through our nose. Exhale through our mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Repeat that through a few times. If you want to shut your eyes, you can definitely do that. But let's just focus on standing tall and straight. Our chest is open. Kind of tuck those shoulder blades back to make sure you're standing nice and tall. Nice job, everybody. Let's go ahead and bring our right arm across our chest. Hold it with the left. Great job. If you want to bring your feet a little bit apart, you can definitely do that. But we're going to maintain that breathing throughout tonight, throughout our stretching. Maybe do some wrist circles with that right hand. One direction for a few seconds and then switch directions. Let's bring our gaze up and over our right shoulder. A little bit of a twist. Nice job, everybody. Go ahead and drop that arm and switch. Left arm across the chest, holding it with the right. We'll do some wrist circles here with that left hand, left wrist. Start in one direction, switch directions. Let's go ahead and bring our gaze up and over that left shoulder. Spend a few seconds here. Nice job, everybody. Let's go ahead and drop both arms. Let's do some bear hugs. Hug for those shoulder blades, using the momentum to go as far back as you can. Feels good. Deep breaths while you're doing this. Nice job. Let's go ahead and roll our head from shoulder to shoulder, side to side. No rush here. Let's go all the way around in one direction. A few times around, and then go ahead and switch directions. Nice job, everybody. All right, let's go ahead and get down and find the bottom of our squat. Make sure, keep your chest up and open to the best of your ability. If your weight comes forward into your toes, that's totally okay for this stretching exercise. I like to pivot my weight back and forth, it kind of feels good. Spend a little bit of time here. Deep breaths. Nice job, everybody. If you can, let's go ahead and grab our left foot with our right hand. Left hand and arm come up for a twist, keeping our gaze up towards the ceiling. Spend a few seconds here. And then slowly come back. And after a few seconds, let's go ahead and grab our right foot with our left hand. Right arm and hand come up towards the ceiling. Gaze comes up towards the ceiling for another twist on the other side. And when you're ready, we'll come back down, back into our squat. Let's go ahead, grab onto those toes. We'll go ahead and stand up our legs, but keep our torso down. And now we're in a forward fold. Nice job, everybody. Let's just hang out here. Let those arms hang. Let your head hang. If you want to grab either elbow with your hands, you can do that. Deep breaths. Nice job, everybody. A few seconds here. If you can't quite reach your toes or the floor, you can always reach for an object or place your hands on your shins. That works too. When you're ready, let's go ahead and walk our hands to the left side of our left foot for a little bit of a twist. Or you can place your hands on the left side of your left shin. Big breaths here. Go ahead, come back center. And when you're ready, we'll go ahead and walk our hands to the right side of our right foot for a twist on the other side. Again, feel free to just set your hands on your right side of your right shin. Spend a few more seconds here. And let's go ahead, come back center. When you're ready, we're going to slowly come up, stacking our spine, letting our arms and head hang the entire time. Slowly coming back into an upright position. At the top, we're going to stack our shoulder blades back, chest is open. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Nice job, everybody. When you're ready, let's go ahead and just bring our legs wide. We'll do some more forward folding. Come on down when you're ready. Again, reaching for an object if you can't quite make it to the floor or the mat. And again, just letting the arms hang. If you want to bring your arms through your legs and reach towards the back of the room, you can do that. And if you need a soft bend in the knees, that's totally okay too. Nice job, everybody. A few more seconds here. When you're ready, let's go ahead and walk our hands to our left foot or shin. Spend a few more seconds on this side. When you're ready, we'll come back center. And then we'll slowly make our way to our right foot. Nice job. few more seconds on this side. And let's go ahead, come back center. And when you're ready, we'll come back up. Again, just stacking the spine as we come on up. Shoulder blades will come back at the top. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Bring those legs back together. Nice job, everybody. Let's go ahead and bring our left foot out to the left side of our mats or the floor. Rotate your torso towards that foot. And then we're going to hinge at the hip and come on down. Reaching for your shin, an object, or you can rest your hands on either side of your foot. Great job, everybody. Again, slight bend in the knee, totally okay. We'll spend a little bit of time here. Remember to take those deep breaths. Great job, everyone. Let's slowly come on up. Bring those feet back together. We'll switch to the other side. Right foot comes out. Rotate that torso towards your foot. Hinge at the hip and come on down. A few more seconds on this side. Nice job, everybody. And when you're ready, let's slowly come back up. Bring those feet back together. Perfect. We're going to get right into downward dog. So you can fold forward if you'd like. Walk your hands forward and find your downward dog position. Once you're there, go ahead and pedal your feet. Get some calf stretching in. A few times through. Nice job, everyone. Deep breaths here. And when you're ready, we're going to step our right foot forward, lower our left knee to the floor of the mat, uncurl our left toes, and find a good lunge position. Great job, everyone. If you'd like to keep your chest up, feel free. You can set your hands on your thigh. Otherwise, you can bring your hands down to the floor of the mat. Whatever works best for you, whatever is most tolerable. We'll spend at least probably 90 seconds on this side. If at any point you need a little break from the lunge, you can always bring your weight back a little bit. Give yourself a little break and then come right back into the lunge by bringing your weight back forward. Nice job, everybody. We'll do 60 more seconds on this side. Keep those deep breaths going. Let's take a few deep breaths here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. When on your next exhale, let's go ahead and curl our left toes under. Bring our left knee up off the floor. Step that right foot back. Get back into downward dog. Pedal those feet. If you need to shake out that leg a little bit, feel free. And when you're ready, we'll go ahead and step that left foot forward. Right knee comes down to the floor of the mat. Uncurl those right toes and find your lunge on the other side. Nice job, everybody. We'll do about 60 more seconds on this side. take a few deep breaths here. In through the nose, exhale through the mouth. A few times through. And on your next exhale, let's go ahead and curl our right toes under. Right knee comes up off the mat or the floor. Left foot steps back into downward dog. Let's pedal our feet through a few more times. One last time. Nice job, everybody. Let's go ahead and set our knees down on the floor or your mat. Kind of sit your weight back into child's pose. Let's give our body a little bit of break. There's a lot of lunging. Take some nice, slow, deep breaths here. Nice job, everybody. Let's slowly come up into tabletop position. Once you reach tabletop position, we're going to transition into some puppy dog. So all we have to do here is just walk our hands forward, slowly lower our chest towards the floor of the mat, resting our heads on the floor. So a nice back bend here. When you're ready, let's slowly come back up. Walk our hands back into that tabletop position. This time we're going to walk our hands forward, but we're going to walk them forward and to the left. Slowly lowering, looking for a more intense stretch on your right shoulder, right side of your upper back. And let's slowly come up. Walk our hands back to that central tabletop position, and we'll just transition to the other side. So we're going to walk our hands forward and to the right. Slowly lowering, looking for a more intense stretch on the left shoulder, left portion of your upper back. And when you're ready, go ahead and come on up. Walk our hands back to that tabletop position. And once we find ourselves back in tabletop, we'll transition into thread the needle. So in your tabletop position, go ahead and bring your right hand up towards the ceiling, reach as high as you can. And we'll slowly thread that hand and arm through, bringing our weight down onto the floor, onto that right shoulder. Head resting on the floor. What you do with your other arm is up to you. You can have your left hand out in front of you. You can bring it behind your back. Whatever works. Nice job, everybody. We'll do 30 more seconds on this side. And when you're ready, let's go ahead and come back up. Bringing the weight off that shoulder, back into tabletop position. And when you're there, let's bring our left arm and hand up high, reaching high for the ceiling, and slowly lowering, threading that arm through, bringing our weight down onto that left shoulder. Head is resting on the floor. I'll do about 30 more seconds on this side. And when you're ready, let's go ahead and come back up. Back into that tabletop position. Let's do some quad stretching real quick. Go ahead and just sit back on your feet. If you need to set something between your feet and the floor, or your rear and your feet, feel free to do so. We're just looking for a quad stretch. Maybe you're sitting like this and you're already feeling it. That's perfect. Otherwise, let's go ahead and just lean back. until we're feeling that quad stretch. If you can lay all the way back, please do so. That is not available to me tonight, but don't let me stop you. We'll do about 30 seconds here. Nice job, everybody. Let's go ahead and come back up. Let's swing our feet around. Come to a seated position on the floor or your mat. Let's go ahead and just bring our feet together, create a triangle. Try to pull those feet in as close to you as possible. Find a good spot here. We're looking for a good groin stretch. And then maybe right here, you're feeling it. You can stay in this upright position. Otherwise, let's just fold forward as much as we can. Can let your head hang. I like to let my head hang, kind of like lay my arms out, palms facing up, and just try to relax into the stretch. Sometimes I rock left to right. If you want to push down on your knees, you can do that too. I'll spend a little bit of time here, find what works for you. Remember to take those big, deep breaths here. Do about 30 more seconds. Nice job, everybody. And when you're ready, let's go ahead and come back up. We can stretch out those legs, bring them out in front of us. Let's go ahead and lie back on the floor or our mats. Once you find yourself laying down, we're gonna go ahead and bring our right knee up and towards our chest. You can grab onto it with your hands, pull it towards your chest. Like so. If you want to grab under your thigh, you can do that. If you need a band or a towel or something to help you, feel free to grab something. Big breaths here. Let's go ahead and use our left hand to pull our right knee across our chest and stomach. Nice job. And slowly bring that knee back. Give it one more tight squeeze to the chest. And then bring that right leg back down and we'll switch to the other side. Left leg and knee will come up. Hug it tight towards your chest. Spend a little time here. Nice job, everybody. When you're ready, let's use that right hand and arm to pull that knee across our stomach and our body. Left arm can be outstretched. Big deep breaths here. When you're ready, we can slowly come back. Squeeze that left knee tight to the chest one more time. And go ahead and let go. Bring that left leg back down. Nice job, everybody. Let's go ahead and just transition into corpse pose here. Go ahead and tuck your shoulder blades in. Let your hands and arms rest to either side of you, palms facing up. Let's focus on taking some deep breaths here. Deep inhales and exhales. On your next inhale, go ahead and close your eyes. And just let yourself melt and relax into the floor. Let your thoughts drift. Let's go ahead and bring some movement back into our toes, back into our fingers. Maybe do some ankles and wrist circles. You can rock your head from left to right, shoulder to shoulder. Still taking those deep breaths. Let's go ahead and bring our arms overhead and stretch long and tall as far as you can. And when you're ready, we'll go ahead and sit up, do one final reach towards those feet and towards those toes. And you can come to an upright position, and that's all I have for you folks tonight. This class always goes by so fast. Thanks everyone for coming. It was lovely to see everybody. Thank you for all the wonderful shopping ideas. And I'll see y'all hopefully next week.